Hi, I'm Martial Arts Master Bill Fitzpatrick, welcoming you to Lesson 11 of the Master Real Estate course. Be a person of action. Get out there and make something happen. Well, like Nike says, just do it. If you're taking this course, you have a plan. Please follow the plan. Now, you should be learning a lot from your Mastermind Alliance, from other investors, from your research, from your reading. But at some point, you have to stand up yourself, as scary as this is, all alone. You have to make a decision, and you have to take decisive action. You see, we're not average people. Average people are paralyzed by indecision. They always have to have 5 more questions answered, 10 more questions answered. You, on the other hand, have to be self-confident in reading your action principle, which I hope you're doing every day, and doing your very important 20 minutes of quiet time every day. Where have I been? Where am I now? What am I doing? Hopefully you will be brimming with self-confidence. If you see a house for sale for $190,000 that with a little TLC could be resold for $230,000, you don't have to set up a committee and take a vote. You don't need a consensus. You have you to make an immediate offer. This is what it means. A professional real estate investor is a person of action. You can talk, you can think, you can succeed, but you're only going to succeed if you act. That's the characteristic of a master of success, is an ability to think, plan, learn, and then take decisive action. If there is one thing, if someone said, what's the most important thing that you ever did, Bill? It was to research and then take action. You will work and save and sacrifice to buy real estate. Then you're going to work hard to pay off the mortgages. And then where are you? Well, forever you will have these wonderful people called tenants paying you rent, then paying your children's rent, then paying your grandchildren's rent. Go back to your action principles. Let them be your guide. Worry about yourself and all that you can do, and frankly, you're not that worried about what other people are or not doing. Because always remember, when it comes to real estate investing, the odds are overwhelming. Well, we know what average people are doing. They're afraid. They're doing nothing. And yet this is a time when the new real estate fortunes are being made. It's sad. The average American family has less than $10,000 saved for retirement. What does this mean? If you stop and you reflect and you think, which is what I'm asking you to do, many workers are going to leave work on the last day feet first, never having had a day of retirement. The master of success has plans. You are that master of success. Man, woman, young, old, you can be a master of success. Research, make your plans, and act those plans. All the information in this course, all the research, and all your contacts are worth nothing unless you are a person of action. Always remember, it has been, it is now, and it always will be in every country throughout all of history, it is the rich people who own real estate. When the market's down, you know this. This is the time that professional real estate investors are out there scooping up the great deals. And then what happens? There are cycles. The market will go up again. Think about what we're talking about here. Do you think gas will ever cost $1 or $1.25 or $1.50 again? Ain't going to happen. Do you think that you will ever be able to buy a nice new car for $6,000 or $8,000 or $10,000 ever again? No, because that ain't going to happen. Do you think the bottom is going to fall out of the real estate market and never recover? I'm telling you, that's never going to happen. Rich people own real estate because they acted. Rich people bought real estate. You have a goal. You make the plan to reach the goal, to own 6 properties free and clear of debt. Once you have that done, hey, enjoy your life. You'll be young. You still should be young. Go out and have some fun. Play the guitar on the beach in Key West. Sip coffee on the Champs-Élysées. Write a great novel. Save the whales. Do whatever you want. Stop. Think. Reflect. Let's say that there's 2 people who have a part-time job. One person's out there working for 20 hours, $20 an hour, and 1,000 hours, at $20 an hour, you make $20,000. Now let's say that the other person who has the part-time job is a professional real estate investor, somebody who was taking the master real estate course and is out there following the advice and has become an expert on real estate in a small specific investment area. You're going to tell me that you're not going to be able to find one small deal where you can flip that house and make $20,000 and then do that over and over again? What do you want to do? Work the 1,000 hours or find the good deal? You know what you should be doing. All right, here's our story. When I was in my early 30s, I had a number of different jobs. I was a high school teacher, a real estate agent, a professional real estate investor, and I worked for the president of a large real estate company. I worked for the company as a ghostwriter. Also working for that real estate company was a real estate agent by the name of Angela. Now, Angela specialized in converting apartment buildings into condominiums. Angela was a beautiful Southern belle. She was a classy, glamorous woman. She owned a mansion, drove a luxury car, and her clothes and her jewelry, always only the best. Almost every day she would meet clients for lunch at Boston's finest restaurants. Yes, there are real estate agents like Angela who operate and work on the elite level and who live like Angela lives. In her business dealings, Angela operated on a professional level that was way above the average real estate agent. Frankly, I was young and, wow, I really held Angela in awe. For an article I was writing on condos, I had an opportunity to interview her, and she was as gracious as I would have had expected her to be. In closing our talk, I made mention of a large deal that she had just closed that was going to give her a 6-figure commission just to her. I will never forget her comments. She says, "Honey, you know, my life would be so much easier if I were you. You sell those little houses, so you only have little problems. Me, I have a Mercedes, I have a big mortgage, I have a cook, a housekeeper, private school for my kids. I can't afford to do your job. I have to make big money." Now, Angela didn't say this in a mean or in a condescending way. Angela was just, hey, telling the truth. She thought one way, I thought another. Angela had a lot of obligations and a lot of bills, so Angela had to make big money. Getting rich in 20 years or less isn't a dream. It should be your big goal. Take your 20 minutes of quiet time every day, follow your action principles, go back over these courses. You can do this. Be like Angela. Think big. Be aggressive. Be an extrovert. Certainly do not be shy. Let people know that you are a professional real estate investor. Yeah, you can go print and hand out business cards. Remember, you are a professional real estate investor. That means you're going to make a lot of offers, and when you buy that $200,000 property for $170,000 or $150,000, you're going to feel great. How will you ever know if you can do this? Well, you're never going to know unless you make an offer. Offers cost you nothing. Make lots of offers. Will you insult the seller? You're offering them a lot of money, and it's up to the seller to then say yes, no, maybe, counteroffer. Making an offer is simply opening a dialogue. Don't be embarrassed when making offers. Don't be intimidated by any real estate investor, any real estate agents. This is not about the sellers. This is not about their agents and what they want. This is about you and your investment goals. This is about you and what you want and you're willing to do for yourself and for your family. And what you can do is to think big, because you can do a lot. So without further ado, let's go out and let's do it.